it's a really important question. I think we all have to think that for a 16-year-old, they've only ever known a government since 1997. They've only ever known that setup, and they've lived through the whole debacle of the Iraq War and democracy failing, democracy letting them down. And I don't think that young people have any interest in politics. I do think they've no interest in party politics, generally. And I think they would be justified in that to a great degree. And so I think it's the responsibility of all of us to make sure that we are talking to everybody, including young people, about the issues, and making sure it's interesting, making sure it's not boring, making sure, the points I was making earlier about debates in the telly generally being conducted by middle-aged men and grassroots isn't appealing to either women or young people, I would suggest. And so, and then there's the whole social media thing and how young people get their information. I've got 2 daughters who have recently moved out. They're not quite as young as that, but they're in their 20s. And the flats have moved in, sharing with people. They don't have a tele. They only have laptops, phones, and Wi-Fi. So, although Blair's saying, and I agree with that, the broadcast media is still very, very important, you can avoid politics in the broadcast media if you choose, and I think that's more likely to happen with young people. So we have to find ways of communicating with young people, and the ways they communicate, whether we like it or not, is changing. So we need to make sure that that's covered. And I think that there's been a lot of policies that have emanated from political parties where young people have been scapegoated, and haven't been respected as young people. There's a good article today, I can't remember who it was, actually Constable actually in England, because there's even more draconian anti-social behaviour legislation being proposed in Westminster for England, saying that childhood and growing up has been criminalised. And so these young people aren't getting the space to develop. So if we want young people to engage with politics and engage with independence referendum, we need to treat young people with respect and engage them on their terms. They have the most to gain from independence because they're going to live longer with it. And so let's hope that we can all take that responsibility to persuade them.